YouTube, what the crap's going on? We are ready to rejoin Patchy's hit bin and the deserts of North Africa after we've dealt a recent blow to the Maori, and we're about to go back and finish them off. I just wanted to get up here and retrain some of my men because it's in pretty rough shape, and we should be able to get things back underway. It's been a while since I played the campaign, so just so you all know, I was out actually pretty much for the last week doing an audit at a warehouse over in Oklahoma, an engineering audit, so been pretty busy. It was a work trip. I have to do that kind of stuff every now and then, and then the week before that, I had been in North Carolina on a different work trip, and I'm probably going to end up having to go back to North Carolina again next week. It's going to keep me pretty busy, but needless to say, I will be trying to keep the stuff coming to you. It just means that I may have to record stuff in batches, kind of like I did last week, and release it over the course of time while I'm gone. So hopefully you all can just tolerate that. I'm going to keep finishing the Hannibal at the Gates campaign, though I do believe soon I'm going to go ahead and start my This Is Total War campaign that I was going to play as the Iceni. And I believe I'm going to do that with the turns per year mod of some sort to make it like 4 turns per year. And I'm not going to play that on a really hard difficulty because it's This Is Total War, which means I have to declare war on everybody immediately all the time when I meet them. So I'm not going to be playing that on some crazy difficulty. I'll probably just play it on normal, because it's probably going to be a challenge enough, the fact that I can't trade with anybody and I have to immediately be at war with everybody. So some of you may not like that, but to be honest, it's just going to be a suicide campaign if I do much else. So you'll just have to be patient. So things in this campaign are actually a lot different than my own Hannibal at the Gates campaign that I've been playing on my laptop while I was traveling. I'm doing a lot better on the laptop, which is pretty typical, because probably when I start talking, that's when my play starts to fall apart. My wife would probably agree that whenever I'm talking, I'm usually not thinking or listening. So in any case, yeah. I'll see what I can do, though, to pick things up. Looks like we're having to pacify some of the Celtiberians. Let's look at our diplomacy. Not that bad, actually, across Iberia. Could be better, but not that bad. What am I researching? Okay, looks like I'm researching stuff that's going to improve my tax rate and cultural conversion. That's not bad. That's going to help me. But there really is some of this technology that I should start studying, because it does help. It helps the other tribes not hate you so much, especially if you go down this line here. Get a lot of diplomacy bonuses, and we'll probably do that. I'll go ahead and research at least up to this point. These come in handy later when you're going to go into Italy. This one in particular, because you get an additional 20 to all factions, and it makes them want to help you a lot in the campaign. At least I've found it to be helpful. So, let's see where we left off. I do believe... Let's see, I'm trying to remember where we left Hannibal at. Hannibal! Hannibal, my son, where are you? Okay, let's see. I think he's leading Baal's Wrath, and this is him, right here. Outside of Vulc territory, it looks like. That's right, because he had just gotten in a big fight with them not too long ago. It looks like he's almost ready to go back for more. Let's see, we've got an upgrade up here in this army. Let's take care of that. Go down the strategist line. I like getting dread for my generals now later on. I'm going to have to work on that. I'm going to get this... Ooh, it's only level 2 spy. It's not going to do much good against 4 Roman agents that are all higher rank. Agents from the enemy can get pretty high rank in this game. Really high rank, actually. Because the turns per year, the agents can get pretty insane. Let's think. Got armies all over the place. This army probably doesn't any longer serve much of a purpose there. And let's see, Asturica... I think this area should be subdued. I don't believe I'm at war with anybody else up there. I'm not. Good. I'm getting my 2 campaigns confused. I had to come up here and kick some butt on my other campaign. So, yeah, I think Hannibal's actually honestly ready to move on out. And you have this mission that it gives you too that I've been working on, which is Pacify the Ebro. What's interesting is you really don't have to do that. It doesn't make much sense. I can't remember if I already did it or not. Probably did. But yeah, you don't have to pacify the Ebro. I didn't do it on my other campaign. Turns out fine. It's not one of the required provinces. But whatever. Doesn't matter. Does not matter.
How can I serve Carthage?
Can't remember if I'm at war with Massalia. Probably am. And we're going to need to take out the Vulc. I'll get them on the next turn. We got a situation here, and it's a pretty bad situation, to be honest. Let's see. I can't hire another dignitary. They'd probably just get murdered right away, though. Let's take a look and see if there's any buildings I can build that would be helpful. Because we're going to need to boost my income, which it looks like I'm working on doing at Emporia there. Tearing down Apache factory there. We can expand Hippo Regius. Let's do so, and I'll build some build a quarry there. Be a pretty decent use of money, I think. Repairing some buildings at Lily Biome, and we can upgrade the temple here, which probably wouldn't hurt. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Okay, use my money. Everyone's upgraded. Let's end the turn. I need to build up my food too. Someone told me that food is tied to replenishment in the Hannibal at the Gates campaign. I'm not sure if that's true. If it is, leave a comment. Be curious to know. The Romans are gonna go completely agent apocalypse on me. All of their agents are down at Lily Biome. And I'm not certain of it, but I do think that the computer, and again this is just a speculation, I think the computer can cheat on the number of agents that they get. I could be wrong, but I think they can cheat, because it seems like they have a never-ending supply of them most of the time. I haven't really confirmed it yet. Let's see. Okay, got a spy that leveled up. Hidden agent exposed. No! Mossman got wounded. And subversion at Lily Biome. Raid at Lily Biome. Poison Wells, and Poison Wells at Tingus. Wow. Incredible. Alright, well we've got this new settlement here, plus the Apache factories that we tore down. We probably ought to forget that, or fix that before I make more of them. Which, let's see, I know there's some there I need to take care of. I'll come back to it. Somewhere through here. I know I was doing it somewhere. Where was it? Maybe it was there. Because I don't see any others. Yeah, must have been there. And not Lusitania, Turritania, no, right here. All right, well let's think. A little more food is always gonna help, and then we'll put a quarry in here as well. And this army is gonna be retraining for a couple of turns. I'm gonna take them out of the forced march stance. I just did that to get them back to friendly territory and start retraining. And we'll go finish off the Maori, which will be helpful. Syracuse is just going to be in really rough shape. I think this is the agent that ranked up, so let's see what we can do with him real quick. We can drop this, gives him a better chance at poison and tempt. This is going to be risky, but I'm going to do whatever I can to start trying to get rid of some of these enemy agents. Let's just see. That guy's level 4. Whoa, gosh, these veterans. These guys are going to ruin me. This one looks like my best chance. Not a good chance. Oh, wow, we got him. Incredible. We'll see if that spy lives past the end of the turn. That'll be the true test. Man, I really got to get my income under control. It is not good. I've done a pretty crappy job with my income on this one. Okay, the Tusk of Destiny. Let's see. Saguntum. These towns should be self-sustaining at this point. I'm going to bring this army back down here close to Saguntum, where we can retrain. I'm going to go into forced march, and I'm actually going to cut some of these mercenaries that have the expensive upkeep. And let's see how that helps. Yeah, that just popped a lot of income back up. I need to do more research on the mercenary. upkeep cost difference. Okay. Alright, we'll cut a few of those mercenaries out to help boost the income. I'm going to leave the mercenaries in Hannibal's army because this is what I want to take into Italy. It's a pretty sweet army, I think, at least. Although it is extremely expensive because of these mercenary noble horse and mercenary Numidian nobles. That's where a lot of my money is going right now. Let's see. Hannibal...
Ready for orders.
Yeah, Hannibal's pretty much ready for more action, so I say we go take the fight to the Vulc. Finish these goons off before we move on, because they're pretty much the only, only other faction that's kind of back here behind me that I'm worried about. And let's see. Part of me wants to bolt from Lilybaeum when I get a chance and go hit Syracuse and subjugate them. And if I can subjugate Syracuse, they might be of some value against Rome. It's possible. I wouldn't say that it's going to be highly likely, but we'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and end another turn. This research that I'm about to complete certainly isn't going to hurt me either. It should boost my tax rate and cultural conversion, make it easier for me to blow through provinces, but then I'm going to go ahead and start researching some of the special tech tree that costs money so that I can start building up some diplomatic relations and hopefully improve my overall diplomatic standing, which should in the end help my income as well. Syracusans are going to come at me in full force by sea and land, and supposedly they're about to destroy me. I highly doubt it. Let's see, so Syracuse comes with a fleet and 2 armies. They do have these thorax swordsmen, which are some of their better units, and a few of my units are damaged, but should be able to handle it. 3 units of citizen cav there, 4 units there. I mean, they do have quite a bit of cav, but if I use my elephants to help ride down some of their cav, we should be in good shape. My pikes and swords ought to be able to handle most of their troops. Let's go ahead and fight this. Oh, plus I get reinforcements from the city as well. Garrison fleet. Not much of a garrison, though. Only 150 men, so never mind. No real help there. I was hoping to get a couple of hoplite units, but apparently not. I must not have built up the city enough yet to get the type of units that I need. Or the poison wells. Could be part of the reason why my garrison force is small, too. We will see. We will see. The terror of Phobos. I'll strike some terror into these guys. Let's get set. Alright, let's see here. Pikes. Put some swords out here on the flank. Put some hoplites on either flank. And this must be my garrison. 150 peasants, a force to be relied upon for sure. Let's get my javelins ready. I'm gonna take them out of skirmish, but leave them on fire at will. I need my Carthaginian cav here too. Okay. Elephants. Alright, I think we're pretty much set. Start the battle.
I count myself fortunate to stand here.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Wow. I don't know what just happened there, but it wasn't what I wanted.
Like men at your command. At the double. Ready.
I was trying to do a quick and drag movement order, but apparently my men were not in agreement with it.
Ready.
Okay.
Libyan infantry.
No.
Malay infantry at the
Over
ready.
here, over here.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
The pike formation. The citizen cav are trying to go for my javelins. That's why they charge straight into my pikes. AI cav likes to go. What the heck is up with this line of citizen cav trying to get around me here? Okay, I need my elephants and cav, which got moved over here for some reason. Let's bring them back up. Oh, no, 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 no. My front is all messed up because I accidentally clicked a blob attack order with my pikes. And my javelins are just going hog wild over here. Wow, I've botched this attack up pretty bad with some misclicks. But I actually think we can clean up the pike situation. I'm going to reposition all my pikes, which means they'll take some losses, but it should be worth it in the end. Getting a lot of javelins into the enemies. Enemy cav just went ahead and went around my flank, so I'm going to pull these guys back. There's reinforcements coming from across the map over to here as well. Let's take my cav, see if we can get around the flanks. And let's see if we can run down these citizen cav over here. Alright, folks, sorry.
Our general is under attack.
Just trying to finish this off real quick. Got my javelins thrown into the backs of some of these Syracusan troops. This fight could be going better for me, that's for sure. How do these guys not rout?
The men are wavering.
Go after those slingers. Enemy cav came in behind me and is getting into my skirmishers. Okay, the enemy skirmishers are almost gone. Why is this cav fight still going on between my elephants? Are you serious? Get the heck out! I don't think citizen cav typically stands up well to elephants. I'm just giving an attack order with my javelin, see if we can cut down some of the citizen cav. And this citizen cav just keeps rear charging and pulling out away from my hoplites, which is actually pretty bad.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
It damages me pretty bad. And I also don't know how those hoplites are holding out so long against my swordsmen. And I've got skirmisher cav back here. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore those citizen cav, bring these guys back. Honestly, how are these citizen cav still alive? Getting attacked by war elephants, you gotta be kidding me. Let's try and pull through. Oh great, my elephants are under fire now too from some slingers.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Holy crap. I almost think these hoplites might beat my Libyan infantry. Forgot to have it on a harder difficulty setting too though, and there's a whole dang navy unloading here with Syracuse.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
This is bad. Getting kind of sick of some of these ridiculous bonuses that the AI has been getting on these higher difficulty settings. To see citizen cav lasting for like 5 minutes against war elephants. Citizen cav straight up beating Carthaginian cav back here. But of course I've been mismicroing my troops, so I wish there was something I could do about all these javelins.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
These guys still alive. Okay, I'm gonna charge down that citizen cav. Let's go back over here and get these skirmishers. I might be able to make an ugly victory out of this. I'm not really sure yet. There's a lot of enemy skirmishers left. And I've got no way to get them. And I got more enemy troops pouring in over here. And these guys just will not rout. Unbelievable. It's just a hoplite unit.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I need to keep this cavalry engaged here. How are my pikes losing head-on to these units? Okay, let's get in here with my general. Kill some of these regrouping troops.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I still don't really get how my pikes are losing head-on to hoplites. I guess maybe they're getting onto my flank here. Let's back charge these guys. Pull around that building with this cav. And my general's now dying too. Well, I guess it's just gonna have to be a glory charge here, folks, because I'm I'm just getting completely overrun here.
Come on! Engage! For honor!
And there's enough enemy skirmishers left. Look at this, charged in the back too. Hoplites up against pikes. Wow.
Cavalry!
An entire unit has perished.
Well, I mean, I definitely should have controlled my
Our general
troops
has
better.
fallen.
General's dead.
Melee cavalry ready!
Oh well, guess we're gonna lose this one. It's not the first one I've lost in this campaign. We'll come back and get them later.
An entire
It'll
unit
free up
has
some of my money, and I'll just make better units and come back and do it that way. So we'll let Syracuse take it this time. I was surrounded by agents anyway. It's probably not going to be the best situation for me. So whatever. Bad use of my troops. Not to mention, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I lost it basically because of the bad use of my troops. But I mean, I did get a lot of kills with some of my men. You have to admit, the AI is getting some pretty crazy buffs in there for hoplites to be standing up for that long against Libyan infantry. I mean, not your common thing. So, we'll see. I might readjust the battle difficulty settings if it's going to be like this the whole game. But since you all seem to like it when I lose from time to time, I may leave it that way. Enjoy it for now, Syracuse. Enjoy it for now, because I will be back. See what else happens here. Okay, my judge, rampant piracy. Okay, well my income's definitely back up. We have an army kind of standing by here anyway. Let's just get some troops trained. I'm gonna go without the pikes this time.
Are you ready to serve?
So we'll just go ahead and start training some Libyan infantry, and we'll kind of use them as the backbone of the army since they're going to be stronger. But I mean, we have a lot of Romans and Syracusans in that area. Doesn't mean we can't keep the fight going elsewhere, though. Which, in the case of the Tusk of Destiny, let's get back over here.
Waiting for more orders.
This stuff's got high upkeep too, so I'm going to ditch it. So does this unit. Might as well just ditch it. I'm just going to ditch the mercenaries for now. Okay, and we'll just train some different troops into here on the next turn whenever I'm able to. Just kind of reform that army. Hannibal's good to go, though. So let's attack the Vulc. I've got a bunch of good Balearic Slingers and Numidian Cav. And I feel like giving the AI a good killing, even though this isn't Syracuse, they're going to have to serve as my whipping post for revenge. So let's get things started. Yeah, definitely need some good old-fashioned revenge. They're going to sally out against me too. That's fine. Fighting these guys on open ground will be easier, actually. Let my slingers work these guys over pretty bad. In my other campaign that I was playing for fun on my laptop, I actually have like gold chevron Numidian Cav. It's insane. Their attack is, or Numidian nobles. Their attack is literally like 90 something. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I'm sure you will kill them all. Okay, I'm gonna put some sturdy units just kind of interspersed with this group here. And now I've got these guys ready. And let's get my men spread out into a line. Spearmen? You mean slingers? Alright, keep Hannibal on a flank here for charges. And I'm going to put my noble horse and a Carthaginian cav there. And then I'll put the other units on this flank. And I want my noble cav off of skirmish. Go ahead and group these units here in the center just for easier movement. Okay. The AI is probably going to go forest camp on the hill. Yes, they are. That's okay. They can go up there and camp. I'm still going to get up there and use all my slinger ammo. And there's some enemy reinforcements actually coming in here that I can probably single out and destroy. Light horse. Celtic slingers, Celtic tribesmen. Are they going to go camp on that hill in the back? Yeah, they're going to corner camp. Corner hill forest camp. AI is going for the triage of bad sportsmanship. Let's take all my cav out. Get up here and catch some of these troops. It's going to be a bit risky because I am playing on the harder difficulty, so I don't know if it's a good idea or not for me to get ahead of myself with the cav. We'll see. Technically, my cav ought to destroy pretty much anything they have over here unless they have Scutarii spearmen, which they don't. So, theoretically speaking, my cav should destroy everything over there.
Elephants ready for battle!
Bring my general over this way, too.
Band together!
Because basically, let's see, there's a noble horse, another noble horse, light horse, light horse. So there's at least 2 noble horse on the field, and you better believe that after what you saw in that last battle, that the AI is not going to let me kill those noble horse without sacrificing basically my entire army.
Advance at speed!
Their troops are indeed running for the hill. Let's keep them from getting there.
Riders forward!
There's a mercenary Gallic light horse breaking for me. I'm gonna charge these guys.
Cavalry!
I'm gonna save the frenzied charge on my noble horse. Got a good clean charge into the Gallic light horse with my Carthaginian cab. It ought to be an easy victory, and certainly a victory for my noble horse. Enemy's trying to disengage here, so that ought to go well for me.
Noble horse!
Accidentally pulled my noble horse out of that fight.
My lord! Yeah! Numidian noble cavalry! Riders advance!
I'm gonna take my Numidian noble cavalry into those Gallic warriors. Run these guys down. My noble horse is free to go do a rear charge.
Ready! Quickly now!
My Numidian nobles ought to do really well in this fight, and they are doing really well. Good. So we are going to destroy a piece of the enemy force out here on the open field, because skirmishing is actually not going to be real easy because of the position the AI is taking up on that hill. But I will do my best.
Mounted death! Cavalry! Charge! Melee cavalry ready! 4 elephants!
Okay,
Ready for battle!
good. So we destroyed a couple of Gallic warriors for basically for free. I think I lost 9 Numidian noble calves for 80 kills. That was a good turnout for all of my cavalry there.
Mounted warriors!
Went better than I expected, actually.
My lord! Our orders!
And I'm going to go ahead and bring this force around here so that my slingers can reap their full vengeance. Let's see. Celtic slingers are garbage. They'll get destroyed. Celtic skirmishers. Yeah, so we're really just going to come up here and skirmish down the Vulc. Sorry for all the long marching, but the AI is the one that chose to corner camp. Yeah, look at that 78 melee attack on these mercenary Numidian noble cav. It's no wonder those guys were destroying those. They have a 31 charge bonus, which isn't good, but it's not bad. Their armor's not real high, though, for a heavy horse. I mean, you look at the armor on a noble horse. Yeah, 70. That's a lot higher than the Numidian nobles. That's going to be the Numidian nobles' main downfall in an extended melee, is their lack of armor. Armor on this game plays a huge role in the ability of your unit to stick it out in a drawn-out melee engagement. Okay, just got my forces up into position.
Ready!
Bring my cav up close to support.
Ready for battle! Orders!
I'm going to see if we can lure some of the enemy cav to charge down, and then I can intercept it with my own cav and elephants.
Riders at the double! Our orders!
Yeah, actually, it looks like it's moving forward. Are they gonna bonsai charge me?
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
I think the AI is gonna charge me. I'm gonna pull off the hill then. Make him attack me on flatter ground. Oh look, we do have some horsemen coming down here.
Mounted death! Operatives, ready! Swift!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Warriors, ready! War elephant! Engage! Spears, ready! Operatives!
Okay, I'm just gonna keep pulling my slingers back behind the line. And we're gonna wrap up that light horse pretty hard.
War elephant!
Let's actually, let's keep Hannibal back from fight. Look at these light cav just charging through all my men.
This is a shameful display.
If I did that, my men would get destroyed.
Warriors, ready!
I've never seen the AI do that, like charge down into my cav like that. That was different. Okay, let's do something real quick. Gonna hard group these guys. Cause see, look, my guys are getting destroyed here, where they're accidentally charging through those light horse.
What are your orders? Mounted warriors!
I got charged by a noble over here.
Battle. This is a shameful display.
Forward! Orders! Understood!
Why are my men's morale so low? This is Hannibal's army, and these guys have some serious chevrons going on. I think my morale would be so low versus standard
Our general
Gallic
is under
troops.
attack.
So I'm gonna get kind of risky here with Hannibal. Sorry, there's some lag going on in the game too. Not really sure why.
Grind them into dust!
Okay, I'm gonna back charge all these guys with Hannibal. Hoplites routed against what? Cav? Look at this. I mean, my men are pretty much just getting straight up destroyed by completely inferior Celtic troops.
Engage! Operatives, ready!
Levy Freeman holding out against a Carthaginian hoplite. Silver Chevron.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
Man, if it weren't for Hannibal's personal raffle stomping of this situation, I don't know what would have happened here.
Forward! For honor!
But that's pretty much the only thing that saved me.
Engage! Elite
I mean, this
cavalry!
Celtic look at this mercenary noble horse. Ah, that's my noble horse, I think, actually.
Kill! Orders!
Keep it going, Hannibal.
Forward!
Keep it going.
As you command!
I don't know why this lag's going on
War
in here.
elephants! Get engaged!
There we go. Well, heck, man. If no one else is going to get the job done, Hannibal's going to get it done.
Elite cavalry!
Well, that mercenary noble horse has got to go. There it goes. Get my cav loose, it'd help a lot.
eager for blood.
Yeah, I don't see so big and bad now. Celtic jerks. Oh, never mind. The enemy horse stabilized. I thought they were going to rout. But apparently they're going to fight to the death.
We are at your command!
My men are chasing down most of the remnants, the Celtic troops, which are running away.
Slingers!
The enemy general is dead.
Good.
Noble horse!
Sack of
Noble
crap.
horse!
Alright. That's going to shatter the rest of the enemy troops. Good grief. I mean, seriously, they fielded a bunch of crap against me, and it did fantastic. I mean, if it weren't for just, like, the absolutely, completely, intolerably superior nature of my men, then there's no way that battle would have been won. To be honest, I am kind of getting sick of these difficulty settings, whether some of you like it or not. They're getting on my nerves. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I don't mind the occasional losing, but sometimes I'm just getting sick of these fights that... And again, I get it. I'm making some mistakes with some of the stuff I put in there. Not trying to say I don't. I'm just saying it's getting a little bit annoying, and I think some of you could agree with me. In any case, I'll decide what to do on it, do about it based on your comments. Leave your feedback, and I will take it into consideration. So, despite all my griping, hope you all enjoyed this episode, and despite my having lost Syracuse. But again, leave your comments whether you want me to keep the difficulty on very... I think I have it on very hard. I think I do. Let me look. Yeah, I've got the difficulty on very hard. If you want me to keep it there, let me know. If you want me to change it, let me know. Personally, I'd rather change it. I think it'll make things more fun. But that's up to you. Depends on what you want to see. And I will let you, the viewer, decide such. So, Heir of Carthage, signing off for now.